Press record now!
I fucking pressed record.
Thank God. I'll be a small part. I'll just be 1/3 of it, probably. It doesn't matter. Just let it loose, baby! Welcome to the Agrocast. 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 Welcome to the Agrocast.
Hi, I'm Adam.
I am Banyard.
Oh shit, he's here.
Greetings. Wait, don't take my spotlight. I'm Rodney. Okay.
Your spotlight, shut up.
I'm here to answer any questions you might have for Banyard. Wait, where's Graham?
Wait, where's Graham?
I can't hear very well. You're speaking about my ram, you say? No. Surely you must have heard on the way about my giant penis. It is what carved the Grand Canyon, after all. Banyard. The Grand Canyon was formed from the urine of my giant penis. Banyard.
I've heard of this
Canada.
guy. I know who this guy is. From Canada? Is that what you just said?
From Canada,
I know
indeed.
this guy.
Banyard.
Adam, do you know this story? I don't believe I do.
It takes place in the future.
Oh,
also
I do
partially
love
in the
to
past.
know my tales have been told before I even arrive, Banyard.
It's actually closely connected to how the world ends. I don't know if you knew this or not.
I was in Canada,
Pre-apocalypse?
logging as most lumberjacks do.
So you were a lumberjack in pre-apocalyptic Canada?
Of course. What else do you do in Canada, Banyard?
You know, that reminds me of
I'm a hero.
that reminds me of the lumberjack.
Let me tell you a story about how Banyard is a hero.
Okay.
Before I realized the world had ended, I continued to log and cut and cut. Normally, I would sell my lumber at the end of the year.
Whack.
But of course, in an apocalypse, there's no buyers for Banyard. Banyard had no buyers. Banyard was getting nervous. Banyard decided to build.
For days I'd whack my axe upon the wood that stands so good, roots so deep in the earth. With each whack my palms hurt, but yet I continued on to bring home every log. And I waited for my customers to come, but they did not arrive from. I realized that the world was over and that I must find a new path, because the strength of my wax, the strength of my axe wouldn't do it anymore. The woods will not keep the food in store on my table. I'm not able to pay for things with these tiny twigs.
Poor. Banyard doesn't like to be poor. Banyard shall build.
Well, what is there a huge amount of still?
Plenty of wood, but no cheese.
There has been a lack of cheese. I remember reading about this from the future history books.
Oh, the cattle are dead.
And the cattle died. I forgot about that, but there is an abundance of people still. So what do you do to make cheese?
If it's got nips, it can make milk. If it can make milk, you can make cheese. Ladies, welcome to Banyard's
When?
Teddy Milk Teddy
Banyard.
Cheese Emporium.
Have no fear, because Banyard is here. I know that the lack of cheese has brought you to your knees, but I'm here to please with all these titties. Yes! Yes, line up. Please line up and hold out your hands. I'm the cheese man. So board by board, Banyard started to build his store. With all the wood that he had laying around, he built to one by one, each belly was full with that creamy breast milk.
Time, Banyard. Are you an equal employment opportunity employer? Of course, I say. All them titties, saggy titties, black, brown, white titties. Lord, they make the best gray hair, Banyards. Banyards, bad babies. Wait. Whoa. I wonder how young.
No.
Banyard, it's
No.
post-apocalyptic. There's no law. Not even a law of the land, because the land is Banyard's land.
Well, you asked where the idea first came about. Don't scream and shout. I made sure they were all about the idea to make the cheese, to make sure that it would be the best to please. So this young woman came to me, Rebecca. She said, I'd like to make some cheese with these. Then she showed me her titties. But it was in a platonic way, like a business way. So we took the milk, it was kind of like silk, and then we put it in air, and then it started to ferment into something else, and it turned into the most delicious brie that you've ever seen. But I guess you'd have to taste it to know. Like, you just can't visually see cheese. I mean, you can, but to know the quality, you'd have to taste it, right? So tell me, is there an end to this? An end in sight, or what do you do to...
The end is the sky, the Banyard limit is the land. I have logged and lumbered all the trees I can. Canada is now the United States of Canada. And Banyard.
And once society learned to read and write again after the apocalypse, Banyard wrote his memoirs.
Produced by Banyard in collaboration with Banyard for the purposes of Banyard.
It's entitled, What Do I Do With These? Well, I make cheese. The story and life of Banyard.
I had a vision in my dreams. Cheese for these.
I'd like to go back to the very first whack. Then the end came, and I made my very first stack of delicious cheese.
Banyard feels a bit worn out. Banyard's a bit tired.
And then Banyard begins to disappear in the mist to a delightful tune played by Adam. And real soon we'll see Graham again, but don't know when.
Wait, it's a circus song? It's always a circus song!
Hey,
Agrodians!
Check us out on Instagram at ADGRODRVA, AdGrodRVA.com.
Or on Facebook, just search AdGrad or go to facebook.com/AdGrad.
Or if you like to read improvised lyrics that no one else has ever come up with before, the adgrodcast.tumblr.com is your place.
Thanks for listening.
This has been the AdGrodcast.
Make sure to subscribe.
See you next week.
The AdGrodcast is part of the RVA Podcast Network. Please visit rvapodcast.org for more information.